Hi guys, and welcome back to another video, and welcome if you're new. And if you're new, please consider to subscribe if you like this kind of video. Here on this channel I'm talking about my van build and in the future hopefully my travels. It's a lot of tech, nerd stuff, not the usual van life content, I guess. And today I want to talk about some little things that I did in the past few weeks. I didn't progress much because I'm still waiting for the paperwork. Here in Italy it's crazy. It's crazy slow when you have to do something with the public services, but still I could make some progress. And the main topic of this video is my security system. So let me show you first what I did inside, and then we are going to talk about the security system and what I did. If you saw the past videos, you can already see some changes. Like I have plants, real plants actually, and they're doing well, even though I'm not living in the van, so it's a bit tricky to maintain the temperature, you know, because here in the mountains it's still cold, kind of cold, chilly in the morning, and so if you're not living in the van, temperature can drop quickly. Or if I'm going where I live, which is down in the valley, when the sun shines, it can get really hot quickly. So I still have my max fan on the auto settings, so it starts sucking air out wherever the temperature gets too hot. But still, I need to keep an eye on the temperature with my phone. Luckily I have this system, so I can watch remotely all the temperature inside the van and yeah, keep an eye on it. So new plants and some vase. I 3D print all the vase, like the one you saw in the past video up in the wall. I insert a plant over there, there is another one up there, and that one. All of them are 3D printed. It's nice because you can remove it from the wall without, you know, tools. And the bottom has like an empty space, so if you pour too much water, the water can go down there and you can unscrew the bottom part and empty the excess of water. Another new thing, as you may see, I'm not sure, but I'm showing you right now. Actually, let's move the camera so I can show you. So this is the other one with this nice waterfall style plant. I don't know how to call it. It's alive. It's doing well. Not sure if I'm gonna keep it like this, but we'll see. This one, it's the other one, not doing so well, but I'm trying. A little bit of color here with the Tibetan flags. It's actually a souvenir from Nepal on one trip that I did a few years ago. And this is the other one, the square vase, so I can use all the space there. And I 3D print also some clips here with magnets, so I can, you know, open and close those to hold the vines of the plants. So I'm hoping to make it grow, and I can cover this side as well with that one. The plan is to have this side of the van covered with some green, or maybe even this side, you know. This is a closer look to the name here and the camera. And I have cushions. Boop. I finally have cushions here on my benches, with the toilet bench finished. And don't remember if I show you, but I have the Boxio composting toilet inside. I made this piece removable with magnets so I can sit and do my business without removing the toilet from the bench. And that's it. I can move those two in the middle here with a piece of wood that I have behind to make a bed, which is actually pretty a good size bed. It's 70 centimeters by 180. It's not like a full size single bed, but almost, you know. And it's for guests, of course. Here in the kitchen, let's see if I can light it. Ooh, okay. I have these little things just for fun, just for coins maybe, of the keys or whatever. Oil and vinegar and pepper oil and soya sauce in this dispenser. I designed this and 3D printed specifically for these small bottles, which is working really well. And I have the big bottles inside below, so I always have something here to cook. Magnet for knife like this, and the paper towel holder that doesn't, you know, unroll by itself. It has some clips inside that it's working well. And I think that's it. Nothing new beside of that. I'm gonna make it now in the next days a frame for the light here to hide these ugly, you know, corners and the screws. I don't want to see them, of course. I bought some L-shaped profile, PVC profile in black. And of course the ceiling is not finished yet. It takes time, you know, and I'm not going to start right now because I'm still doing this thing with the registration of the van, so I'm waiting for that to be done before starting doing the ceiling, because I give them pictures of the van and I don't want to change anything too much, like the ceiling would be too much of a change and maybe they complain. So, and then I have to start again all the things, so I'm gonna wait for that. Up there I made that piece of wood with engraved the name of the van, the full name actually. It's in Italian, Nabucodonosor, which in English it's Nabucodonosor, something like that. It's a little bit too long, so I shortened it to Nabu. And I took inspiration from my favorite movie, which is The Matrix. It's the name of the Morpheus ship in the movie, so that's where it came from. And up there, so it's just a piece of wood like at the countertop with engraved the name. I painted in black with a small brush, and then I give it a coat of clear paint on top. There is a black dot on top in the middle. That one, it's actually a camera. One, it's there. I'm gonna have one in the cab soon, and I have 4 outside, 1 for each side. I talk about this on some past videos because I already installed the DVR, so this the thing that record on a physical hard drive all the footage inside here on the bottom. But I struggled to find the right kind of camera. I tried to buy, you know, those small cheap camera used for reverse camera on cars. Yes, they're cheap, but also the quality is not great. You can have problems with the wiring, and in the night you can't really see much. And the DVR has some functionality to start recording when something moves in the frame, and since the quality is so poor, there is a lot of grain in the footage, so it's continuously record during the night. That's not good, because if something happened, I cannot get to the point where the event happened. Let's say somebody crashed into my van in the night, and I want to see what happened, maybe because I wasn't on the van, you know. And so I have to watch an entire, 8-9 hour footage, try to find the exact spot when the event happened. So because of that, I try to find some other kind of camera with better quality. So at the end, I had to buy like a best quality one that I could find, small enough to fit, outside on the roof rack, but still digital instead of analogic. So it's an IP camera. That means I have a Ethernet cable from my switch here on top of the van, on the roof, inside the junction box that I have on the roof, with another switch up there that gives me 4 more ports, so I can connect the 4 cameras with another Ethernet cable. Those cameras are 12 volt DC powered, so that's perfect. And like before, they are mounted on the roof rack, so the aluminum profile is 30 millimeters thick. So I made like a 3D print part that holds the camera, and it's this one. It's going to be mounted on the roof rack, and this is the housing for the camera. It's detachable because otherwise I couldn't, insert the camera inside this. So this is just a cover for the camera with a little bit of protection for the rain. Doesn't do much, but at least is not going to splash much on the lens. And this one has some holes for ventilation and another like a gap here. If any water may get in, can get out from the bottom here. And there is a lip all around here, so the camera goes inside for a couple of millimeters at least, on all around, so it's protected for water. At the end, I will glue those 2 pieces together, so I'm sure no water can get in. And I will have also a microphone mounted. They are coming in the mail right now, so it's not actually finished the job. So I used PETG CF filament, which is plastic PETG, but with carbon fiber inside, so it's much stronger. I already mounted 3 of them. This is the last one, so I'm gonna show you what I'm doing to mount this. All the wirings are done. I didn't film anything because I was in a rush. I'm working outside, as you know, and the storm was coming, so I had to rush because I was working on the roof and I had no time for filming. So I apologize for that, but I'm gonna show you right now what I did on the roof. So I think we can move outside and start working on this. Okay, so here we are on the roof. I lifted up the solar panel so we can see inside here, and let me show you what I've got. This is one of the 2 junction box. Mainly this is for data and this is for power. Here I have the lights, the solar panel cables, siren and lights for the alarm system. And here I have the GPS antenna. These 2 are the antenna on the front, the cell phone antenna, 2 of them. GPS one is there, this one, and another one here. This is extra because my router It's a Teltonica and it has its own GPS antenna. Don't really use it. I use that one, but it's like a backup. And those are the Ethernet cable that goes inside this switch, and are for the four cameras. One cable is coming from the switch inside the van, and then I have power for the switch and the cameras. This is the camera. I take it apart right now, so this is the cover, the back cover, and so you can see inside basically. It's a high vision, I don't know how to say that, professional camera. I'm moving so badly, whatever. It's made to be like I did inside, to be hidden. That's why it has this shape. And it's a very small IP camera, 2 megapixel resolution, full HD, and with a lot of functionality. And it cost me about 100 euro each. That's the cover that goes here. So I had another kind of camera before, and I'm trying to find a picture to show you. Maybe I have one, but I still have the same holes threaded here to mount the case here. I already, as I said, insert the cable. All the Ethernet cable have this waterproof connection because there is a plug here, and all of them are the same. Like there in the front, I already made the connection and the camera is mounted. Another one there, another one on the back. The nice thing about those cameras is that they have this little plug, so you can actually detach the wires from the camera, and it's easier, you know, because I have a small hole to route everything. Otherwise I will have to deal with those big things. And this one, I have another power cable that goes inside the profile here and gives power to all of them together, connected to 12 volts. I'm gonna finish this one and then I'm gonna show you the results.
So high, I'm hypnotized. What's up is down, what's left is right. Chasing stars and holding you. I can't see the end, but we'll see it through.
Okay, job done. So now I can show you actually closer how it looks. So this is the camera. Those three are for ventilation, and there are three on this side as well. I'm gonna use one of those for the microphone later. This is the lens covered for rain, basically. All this cover I made it in PETG carbon, because if I'm gonna have to drive in a very small road with branches that can hit the van and the roof rack, I don't want anything can get on the cameras to break them. So I made it as strong and covered as possible. There's still a chance that it can break, but I hope it will never happen. Okay, so for now it's done. I will have to open it again to insert the microphone with another small wire that connected with the... There's actually a dedicated plug on each camera for the microphone, so I'm gonna do that probably next week. And I want to talk about this camera. I'm gonna show you later how they record, but this has a 45-degree angle, so I can see basically almost everything because it's not a fisheye camera. So I have some blind spots, not really, but I can, if somebody walk around the van, even in the corners, I can see them, but I cannot see, of course, everything because the camera are here and not like outside watching the van. I made the back one a little bit more pointing down so I can see almost the bumper, and the front one, it's the opposite, it's more flat because I want to see in front of the van. The nose of the van, it's for the front compared to where the camera is, and it has also a different shape because it's totally exposed to the elements. So I made actually on this piece here I made like a little roof, and let's back inside so I can show you the DVR recording system. I'm gonna put on the screen right now small recording that I did while driving the other day to show you what I see basically on the screen. I will have a screen right here, 15-inch laptop screen actually, mounted on the wall to have the 4-screen camera always there if I want to see them. And I will have a new radio system in the cab, which is gonna be the next video, from Alpine, with a 11-inch screen, so I can see the cameras also from there while I'm driving, plus other stuff. Or I can just check on my phone, of course, if I'm in bed or if I'm away from the van. I can see them even remotely with my VPN system on the Teltonika router. Of course, I have a SIM card with a data plan, unlimited data plan inside the router, so I can have connection always, almost, because not everywhere there is signal, as you know. So because of that, I'm taking advantage of a deal that is coming out these weeks from Starlink. For it's like 30% off the Starlink Minis kit, so I'm gonna buy it for sure, and I'm gonna place it on the roof somewhere. I'm probably in the front, just after the max fan. There is not much space, but the Starlink Mini, it's small enough to fit there. I still have I already have power on top of the roof, and I just need to route down another Ethernet cable for that goes straight into the Teltonika, because this router can do, you know, the failover function. So if the main one, for example, it's the SIM card, if I'm not having connection there, it automatically switch to the Starlink connection. That's the theory. So okay, this is the view of the recording from my 4 cameras. As you can see, I have a clear view, very bright and HD footage. It's a little bit lagging because the connection is with Wi-Fi on my phone, but hopefully when I'm connected wirelessly with the screen, it's gonna be, you know, with no lag. And this is the view from the inside camera that, you know, watches inside in case of something trying to break in. And of course I'm not in the van in that case. And I will have another one in the cab, not here yet, it's coming as well. That one is gonna be an analogic, not digital, but because I use all the digital input of the DVR, so I need to use the 4 analog for that one just one, of course. And yeah, so still need to program the DVR function, you know, the alarm system. It can send me emails, notification. If something moves, I can set up boundaries in the frame. So if anything goes in and out of those boundaries, I will get an alarm. Or if you know, I don't actually remember all the functions, but there's a lot. I can record 24/7. I can record just on events. You know, there is a lot of stuff there. So I didn't spend much time right now to figure out how it works. For now, it's just recording 24/7 everything. I have 4 terabytes of physical hard drive. One of those, you know, hard disk drive. It's a bit power hungry compared to an SD card or an SSD, but it's more secure and it's made for 24/7 work. So it can read and write 24/7. Okay, if you're still here, thank you so much for watching. Give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you're not, if you're interested on my journey. You can always write a comment, even just to say hello, so I know you are here watching till the end. It's really helpful, just even a little comment with the algorithm to grow my channel. So I really appreciate any of you that comments, and I make sure to answer all of the comments. So if you have any question that I didn't answer because I forgot something, leave a comment below and I'll do my best to give you an answer. The next video I'm going to show you how to install a Alpine 11-inch radio media station in the van. I actually have all of the components, but I've got in the mail the frame that covers, you know, the dashboard broken. So I'm waiting for the replacement, so I cannot show you right now. So I'm gonna make that video the next week probably. It's gonna be fun, and in the meantime, thank you for watching and see you in the next one. Bye.